In the ever-evolving landscape of global politics, alliances shape the balance of power. While India continues to grow as a formidable regional and global player, its rivalry with China remains one of the most significant in the world today. From border disputes to trade competition and geopolitical maneuvers in the Indo-Pacific region, the tension is real and persistent. Amid this, several countries have leaned towards China, either due to economic interests, military alliances, or political ideology. These nations, whether directly or indirectly, align with China in a manner that challenges India's strategic ambitions. This video dives into the 10 countries that currently stand with China against India, exploring the motivations behind these alliances and how they contribute to the shifting global power structure. Number 10. Venezuela. Venezuela's socialist government has cultivated close ties with China over the past 2 decades. In its opposition to Western influence, Venezuela has found a powerful ally in Beijing. While Venezuela has no direct stake in the India-China rivalry, it consistently supports China's foreign policy. This includes backing China in United Nations votes and aligning with Beijing's stance on global conflicts, which indirectly affects India's strategic goals. Number 9. Serbia. Though geographically distant from South Asia, Serbia has become a loyal partner to China due to significant investments and diplomatic backing. Belgrade has supported China's positions on major global issues and maintains a pro-China stance in its foreign policy. This alliance translates into support for Beijing even in disputes that involve India. Serbia's consistent backing in international platforms adds weight to China's global diplomacy. Number 8. Cambodia. Cambodia is often regarded as one of China's staunchest allies in Southeast Asia. Heavily reliant on Chinese investments and diplomatic backing, Phnom Penh has supported Beijing on several contentious issues. Cambodia's foreign policy consistently aligns with China, including in the context of India's growing regional influence. Its support for China's Belt and Road Initiative and silence on India-China disputes places it firmly in China's corner. Number 7. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's growing debt and economic dependence on China have shifted its foreign policy stance. Chinese investments in ports and infrastructure have given Beijing significant influence over Sri Lankan politics. While India has attempted to counterbalance this influence with aid and diplomatic outreach, the extent of Chinese control is evident. Sri Lanka often supports China's positions in global forums, and its silence during India-China border tensions highlights its subtle support for Beijing. Number 6. Myanmar. Myanmar's military government has increasingly leaned on China for support amid international isolation. This reliance has made Myanmar a strategic partner for Beijing in South Asia. While India has tried to engage with Myanmar, China's investments and military assistance hold more weight. The nation's support for Chinese regional strategies, including moves that affect Indian security in the northeast, reveals an implicit alliance with Beijing. Number 5. Turkey. Turkey under President Erdogan has grown closer to China, particularly through economic cooperation and trade. While Turkey has occasionally criticized China's domestic policies, it has shown support for Beijing's international agenda. Turkey's emerging ties with Pakistan and its criticism of India's stance on Kashmir align it more closely with China's bloc. Its positioning as a regional power makes its voice influential in diplomatic circles, especially when siding with narratives that challenge India. Number 4. Iran. China's growing investments in Iran, especially under the long-term Strategic Cooperation Pact, have strengthened ties between the two nations. Iran, facing sanctions from the West, sees China as a key economic and diplomatic partner. This partnership indirectly puts Iran at odds with India, especially as New Delhi's cooperation with the US deepens. Moreover, China's involvement in Iranian infrastructure and defense provides Tehran an incentive to align with Beijing's regional outlook, even when it clashes with India's interests. Number 3. North Korea. North Korea remains one of China's most loyal allies. While not directly involved in South Asian politics, Pyongyang consistently supports Beijing's global stances, including issues involving India. North Korea has condemned joint military exercises between India and the US and frequently criticizes Indian foreign policy when it aligns with Western interests. Its support is symbolic but aligns with the broader bloc that stands with China. Number 2. Russia. Though traditionally an ally of India, Russia has grown increasingly closer to China in recent years, especially due to shared concerns about Western dominance. While Moscow maintains a neutral public stance on the India-China conflict, its growing military and economic cooperation with Beijing reveals a silent alignment. Joint military drills, energy deals, and political backing in global forums signal that Russia, when forced to choose, is tilting towards China, especially as India strengthens ties with the West. Number 1. Pakistan. Pakistan is China's closest strategic ally in Asia, and its rivalry with India only solidifies its alignment with Beijing. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, a multi-billion-dollar project that runs through disputed territory in Kashmir, exemplifies the strength of this relationship. Pakistan has consistently supported China's stance in international forums and backed Beijing during India-China clashes. This partnership is rooted in shared interests, countering Indian influence and gaining regional leverage. As global politics evolve, the alignment of nations often hinges on economic dependency, military cooperation, and ideological similarities. These 10 countries, whether through direct strategic alignment or symbolic diplomatic support, have positioned themselves with China in ways that challenge India's regional and global standing. From South Asia to Latin America and Europe, Beijing's influence stretches far, reshaping alliances and pushing back against India's rise. India, in response, continues to forge strong partnerships with Western powers, Southeast Asian allies, and regional friends. The road ahead will be defined by how these power blocs evolve, but one thing remains clear: the global order is shifting, and the alliances formed today will define the geopolitical landscape of tomorrow. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into global affairs. Let us know in the comments which of these countries surprised you the most. And remember, understanding international politics isn't just about news, it's about seeing the threads that connect nations, ideas, and destinies. See you in the next video on Infosphere.